don't know who all's going to show up. I'll try. I'll stay on for a little while, and we'll see. I'm just sitting here in the car at camp. I know probably nobody going to show up. It's 1 o'clock on a weekday, on a Tuesday. What is it? April 22nd, 23rd, 22nd, 2025. Going on 1 o'clock. And I doubt anybody's actually going to show up. But I'll give it 5-10 minutes, I guess. I'm just back in my car. I don't know if this is actually recording this bit or what. Just, anyways, I'm sorry for me not knowing exactly how this works. I'm sure anything that is said, done during this live event, all the way from the beginning, even if nobody's in the room, is available for rewatching. Oh, somebody joined? I don't, and they left. I got 2 people. Oh, I'm learning this. This is my first time going live. Hello, Mary. How you doing today? Well, I've actually got 3 people in. I'm here for y'all to ask questions. You got anything you want to know? I'm homeless, living in my car with my dog. Got little Kira right down here. You want to say hey to the camera? No? Okay. We got 4 people now. And hello to everybody. Welcome in. This is a reminder to everybody joining. This is my first live session ever. I have never really seen myself as much of a camera person. That's why I asked everybody to ask me whatever y'all want to know. I'm just dumbfounded. Um, I don't. I had an idea what I was going to talk about when I first started, but as soon as I got recording and it all just fluttered away. Um, I've got stories to tell from mine and my pup's journey across America. 2019, we started, well, 2019, I had a lot go on and I lost my home. I lost, would you rather be forced to watch a tree grow or a Negro? I mean, I'm not even getting into all that. But anyways, I lost my job. I lost my home. Everybody was starting to accuse me of being back on the meth. This was 2019. I'd actually got clean off the meth in 2013. Everybody started accusing me of being back on it and everything. And finally, I had enough, and I just wanted to get away. Me and my dog. I had a friend. He was on his way from Georgia to New York to go drop his daughter back off at her mama's, and I had him drop me off in Harpers Ferry, West Virginia. Um, it was October 9th of 2019. Um, I before well when we left, I had all of I didn't even have $100 in my pocket when we first started walking. I had one of the little pull behind wagons you get from Walmart, loaded down with gear, food, dog food, stuff like that. And I think, I don't even think it was 3, 4 days, and we got a real bad storm. And I had a big old tree limb fall on my tent within like 6 to 8 inches right beside me. And e- everything got real from that point on, because just after that, everything started going into effect with COVID. We didn't have the actual pandemic until the actual end of the year, beginning of the year, the actual pandemic. I was sick for about 3 months, 2.5, 3 months while I was in Ohio. I do believe in the Lord. I just recently started going back to church. Um, it's been roughly about 30 years since I attended church. But I I've been back in the church for about a month now. I've been trying to go Sundays minimum. Um, Wednesdays I've been going probably every other week. Um, yeah, you're correct there, Mr. Fox. What can you do to get yourself back together? People, I know people think it's as simple as getting a job, but it's not. It's really not. Um, you find a job, you've actually got to have somewhere stable to keep yourself clean. You Most businesses, if they find out that you're homeless living in your car, they don't want that. It looks bad on them. So it's kind of appearances with a lot of the jobs. Um, the physical jobs like the construction and all that I used to do all the time over the years, I'm starting to get to the point where my body doesn't want to function for those type jobs. I'm having issues with my back, my uh, my wrists lock up, my shoulders lock up. I've I want to say it's the rotator cuff and my shoulder, um, but I'm not exactly sure. I'm getting to where I can't hardly lift anything. I lose feelings in my arms, my legs. Um, it's getting hard for me to do anything. Um, Gas station is also another one of them things. You actually have to be stable, um, be in an area long enough. Um, right now, I would love to be in an area where I could actually hang out, feel comfortable, be happy. But here in Georgia, I don't see that actually playing out for me. Every time I come back to Georgia, I feel like I lose everything, and I am literally at the verge of losing everything that I have left. My car is having so many issues right now. I just replaced the radiator in my car a couple days ago. Um, the whole bottom of the radiator cracked out. Um, I replaced the radiator. I decided to check the spark plugs because after it overheated, it started misfiring really bad. So I had to pull the spark plugs, rip the wire in the process. Come to find out, all the boots to the spark plug wires melted onto the spark plugs. Took me a couple days to figure that out. Finally got that going. Radiator hose popped off twice just between my dad's house and my camp, which is normally about half an hour to 45-minute ride at about 20 mile an hour. Um, it took me over 6 hours that evening to get back to camp because my car kept overheating. The hose popped off twice. Then apparently I just couldn't get enough antifreeze back in it, water and antifreeze. I think I've got the overheat issue figured out. I'm not sure. Then on my way back to camp last night, my bolts come out of my driver's side brake caliper. yeah, if it's not one thing, it's another. I need to find another vehicle so bad. I need something a little bit larger so me and Kira actually have a little bit of room. And in case you didn't catch that, Kira is my 7-year-old red nose, blue nose pitty. She's a big sweetheart, loves everybody. It's a rainy day today, so we're both just being lazy. But I've trapped myself back in Georgia again. Um, Relationship, um, family. Um, I've been in love with this one woman for like 20 years, but we can't ever get our relationship right. I'm starting to see that it's not actually meant to be. That's why I'm wanting to get back out on the road. I want to head back west. But when I leave Georgia, I'm going up to Washington, D.C. I want to go around some of the museums and all up there. The only problem is I've got my pup with me. Oh, thank you, Emily. She is the sweetest. Um, in the process, I'm going to be trying to get more content for everybody. Every word that I'm going to be able to record, I'm going to try to record every bit I can. um, you alive? She's alive. Everybody says hello. She's getting a little antsy, but you gotta go potties. It's wet out there. It's still raining. You gotta go potty. Hi, Quinlan. How's everybody doing? Y'all have any questions? I'm still top side of the soil. What more can we ask? Good Lord keeps us going. I guess everybody's left the channel. That's what it's showing me. I'm sorry I'm boring, guys. I'm trapped in the car with the rain at the moment. Just sitting here at camp. Thank y'all for sticking around. Anybody have any ideas for some conversation? Like I said, I don't believe I've ever been very great with cameras. When I'm used to actually being able to see faces. You ready? Told you it's wet out there. You crying, huh? I know you ain't hungry. You just got done eating. You say hey? Huh? You say hey? Sweethearts. But yeah, it's just been me and Kira living in the car for a little over a year now. I'm lucky to have the car. I lost my license for 7.5 years because of child support. A child that I don't get to have anything to do with. Um, she's red nose, blue nose, pity. But yeah, child support on a child that I get to have nothing to do with. He's now 24, will be 25 this year. Just had his own child. He still doesn't talk to me. But it is what it is, I guess. I've had Kira now for just over 7 years. She actually just had a birthday last month. She's 7 years old now. Got a lot of miles on her paws. Walking from Harpers Ferry, West Virginia to Flagstaff, Arizona. And that was a journey for sure. We started before the pandemic started, then all of a sudden we have pandemic a couple months later. Oh, but yeah, I just a lot of trying times along that journey. I've met a lot of good people. Uh, everybody, I kept pushing on the journey because everybody kept telling me that it was not possible for me to do. When I was dropped off in West Virginia, I was told before I even got out of West Virginia by friends and family that I'd be calling to go home before I even got out of West Virginia. Then it was Pennsylvania, Ohio. I almost gave up a couple times. Quite a few times. especially when my kidneys started to shut 2 weeks of me starting my journey in uh, Maryland. I actually had an issue with my kidneys shutting down. Wasn't because I was dehydrated, but it was all the iodine they had in uh, the wells along the trails. Yes, I am homeless, and at the moment, Mary, I am actually going to keep that to myself. Um, I am going to a Baptist church in Dawsonville, Georgia. I I can't say that much right now. I just I know I can talk about the church. It's, I guess you could say, a new thing for me. Um, I don't want to put anybody out there at the church, because at some point I may talk about, yes, I am homeless. But yes, I don't really want to talk about the the actual church I'm going to at the moment, because I may talk about some of the stuff, some of the people that I meet at church, and I don't really want to put them out like that. Even homeless people can have a phone too. There is government assistance to have a phone. There is me going out and doing small jobs, stuff like that for people. Um, and if I can't find anything to do like that, then there is other bum stuff that most people don't approve of. No, I'm not a thief or anything like that, but I have learned, when in need, you can go to your community and ask for help. And I'm not afraid to get out there and hold a sign. Let me get my sign out. This is the one I've been using the last couple days. It says, having a lot of issues with car. Trying to find something else to live in. Any help is appreciated. Have a blessed day. I'm not looking for an exact handout. I'm looking for anybody that might be able to point me in the right direction to find another vehicle, a truck, van, SUV, to where me and my dog have enough room to move around in the vehicle and be able to organize our food and our gear. I am currently in Dawsonville, Georgia. It's hard sometimes. I am going to try to do more live videos. I'm going to try to at least do one every other day or something. Um, I am about to restart. Well, I am about to start a new journey. Um, I'm going to travel back across the country. My end goal is to try to get to Colorado and find myself a little piece of property that I can self sustain on. I thank you, Mary. Um, I I feel like I have a mental block being in the area that I'm in, being surrounded by some of the people that I have around. I feel don't get me wrong, there's been a lot of good times, a lot of good memories, but I kind of feel like I've wasted a lot of time and effort on the wrong people with relationships and all. And it's that and everything else I've been through in my life has all been here in Georgia. And I feel like every time I come back to Georgia, I lose everything. I started to try to turn that around last year when I finally started doing what I had to do to start taking care of my child support to get my driver's license back. I was riding a two-stroke motorized bicycle around at that point. Illegally, may I add. 100cc two-stroke gas bicycle. I was riding around with no driver's license. Even if I would have had a driver's license, the bike wouldn't have been legal because I didn't have a motorcycle permit, and you're allowed anything up to 50cc, I believe it is, on a regular driver's license. Um, but yeah, I just everything has at one point seemed to have gotten better, but when the smoke clears, you realize it was all just an illusion. I'm just ready to get back out of Georgia to restart my life, to refine myself. I want to get back out to where I actually felt free, where I feel more myself. As I'm more open. I really am more open. But here the last few years I've kind of closed myself off because I feel like I don't exist most of the time. Even the people that claim to love me, they, I'm supposed to be there for them no matter what, right when they need me, mentally, physically, whatever. But those people are never the ones that's there when I need somebody. So I just need to do my journey, refine myself, and get back to that man that I know I am. Well, okay. I guess I was losing signal or something. Oh, but, but yeah, I've been waiting for it to quit raining so I can get out and crawl up underneath my car and get these bolts put back in. So if I have to leave camp, I can. Okay, Mary, thank you. Thank you for joining me. And I will definitely try to go live again tomorrow, at least for a little bit. Um, Once I get out on the road, I will definitely try to set up a schedule of when I'm going to post my videos, do live streams and all. I'm going to try to get things scheduled out a little bit, get a little bit of a routine going. But anyways, thank you for joining me. I'm going to sign off myself unless somebody else is here that has a question for anything. God bless you, Mary. You have a very blessed day. Do I still have anybody else in here? All right, I'm guessing not. So, for any of y'all maybe watching later, if y'all still here watching, I hope everybody has a very blessed day. I hope you're not stuck inside like I am with this rain. But uh, we'll holler at everybody later. Much love to everybody. God bless.